in my way. The odds stacked, I see victory. If you look into my eyes, tell me what you see. There's a whole lot of fire inside of me, and no matter what they say, I'ma always be on top.
Look, you become a target at first, nobody's checking for second. Turn my L's into lesson, converting I to a champion. Validation from others, I finally highly redundant. Put in work on this journey, but I was born with a W. Go from hating to loving you, indecisive behavior. Keep my circumference sucker free, only roll with the players. Mind over matter, my medulla is made up. Results over chatter, no excuses can save us. Listen, I'm on a mission, solidify my position. Play my part, if I ain't cooking, I prepping, I do the dishes. The trophy night for the night, but only God can reward us. Winning ain't always pretty, the effort making it gorgeous. This what it sounds like when your diet is humble pie. This what it feels like when the winners finally arrive. I highly advise the minds of any doubt in your mind to recognize your why you the greatest of all time. Wanna win.
I've got the heart of a champion, the fight of a warrior, and nothing's getting in my way. With the odds stacked, I see victory. If you look into my eyes, tell me what you see. There's a whole lot of fire inside of me, and no matter what they say, I'ma always be on top. So I wanna win. Yeah, I was born to win.
Get ready for more days, alright? Y'all gonna get married on stage. 1, 2, 3. Roll my stage.
Brotherhood. What comes to mind when you hear that word? For Coach Berg, it means family. Coach Berg's former players from Central High School, Suitland High School, and Frederick Douglass High School are part of that group known as the Brotherhood. You can see those players supporting future members through trainings, donations, words of wisdom, and helping with clothing. Let's see what one of Berg's former players has to say about that beautiful group.
Hello, my name is Nate Miller, former basketball player for Tyrone Massillsburg from 1998 to 2002 at Central High School. After high school, I came to Frederick Douglass to coach with him for about 10 years. After I had to call it quits for a brief time. I learned so much at Frederick Douglass coaching with him. He taught me so much about the game, the sports, the plays. But one thing I learned so much from Tyrone Massillsburg is something called Brotherhood. Brotherhood is a positive thing that he focuses on all the time. Tyrone Massillsburg coached at Suitland, Central, and now Douglass. And with the Brotherhood, no matter what school you went to, you can come into the gym at any given time. You can come back, you can give back to any kids at any given moment. Former players at Donald Curry, myself, Neil Tucker, Martin Gibson, Cameron Hayes. We have former players behind me in the gym right now, watching Douglass play a terrific game right now. His role in the community is so much. His role for me for so much. I lost my mother in 2001, and Coach Bird was there from the day she passed away, guiding me, helping me out financially, giving me words of wisdom. Even when I got to school, even when I had my daughter, he was always giving me advice on how to stay positive, how to stay one move ahead of the next move. And I'm so gracious for having this man in my life. It's been 20 years I've had Coach Bird in my life. And he's went from a coach to a brother to a father.
Of course, basketball is a priority, but family and friends are most important. With COVID in the rear view, it's time for celebrations. Let's look in and see what twins Migo and Makai are doing for Christmas.
So every year on Christmas, we usually start off with the stockings, but we switched it up this year. But we have everybody come over, like our immediate family or friends, spend time with them, and then we open gifts, and then afterwards we have getting together, we play games, and then we do small stuff like that, just bond on Christmas. Yeah, we always play some type of games. Every year we play a game. It don't have to be the same game, but we always start with stockings, and the little kids open their gifts first so they can get the excitement out the way, and they can watch the older people open up their gifts, and then after that, everybody just bond and enjoy the gifts they got.
Why Berg? Why Douglass? I don't know if it was particularly Douglas, more so Berg and the Brotherhood that I saw he emphasized. So the twins played summer ball with Douglas when they were incoming freshmen. And to see how the team interacted amongst each other, one, and then interacted with the twins as freshmen, that was what we were accustomed to, you know, because when we look for AAU teams to be on, or when we, because as you notice, they were only on two, maybe. Primarily, they followed the coach. They followed coaches, and we pay attention to what those coaches had to offer. So, if that coach was offering a brotherhood, a family, then yeah, that's what we wanted, because that's what we were accustomed to, and we knew that that's what the boys were magnets to. If they were a part of a brotherhood, then we knew that would matriculate on the court.
To me, I throw down the kitchen. I really I get in the pots and pans. I get to it. I tell you. So they ask me, it's like to make dinner. They know it's gonna be top tier, guaranteed. Like Gordon Ramsay got nothing on me.
All right,
Guaranteed.
Pops is up there. Like Mom still got him. You know, that's her thing. She do it every night. I feel like they both make good quality meals, but mom always up in the kitchen. She always wins.
I'm number one in the kitchen. I get in there, it's a 10 out of 10 guaranteed.
And the reason why I wanted them to go to Douglas was because I know Coach Bird. Coach Bird coached a lot of good kids from around here. One of them is my best friend. We grew up together on Zelma Avenue in Capitol Heights. And he was like, Berg's a really good coach. And I remember Berg when I was going to high school. He was coaching when I was going to high school. So when I talked to him, and my kids started going because their ball handling coach, Coach Lee, was training up at Douglas. So we came up there, and I saw Berg, and I listened to the way he didn't just yell at kids, he actually taught kids, and if he fed into them, and he was like helping to mold them instead of just saying, I want kids already finished products. He was like, kids are never finished. You're always working on them. They're always working to get better.
All right.
And they're just going to be random questions.
All right, cool.
All right, here we go. DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
DC.
Okay. And one, 3, or dunk on somebody and one?
Dunk on someone and one.
Nah, I ain't 1-3.
Dunk on someone.
I like the points. I like it, to stack up a little bit.
All right. Shaq or Wilt Chamberlain?
Wilt Chamberlain. Lord. Wilt. You like Shaq?
You like Shaq? Oh,
Wilt
okay,
Chamberlain,
buddy. I'm going to get you out of here. Wilt.
Kyrie or Iverson?
Iverson.
Arson.
Steph Curry, Ray Allen.
Steph.
LeBron, Jordan.
Jordan.
Jaden.
LeMickey or nah?
Jaden LeBron.
Nah, I'm going with Jordan. All right, dude, watch out. All right,
No, I never get out.
all right, I'm going with Jordan. I'm picking Jordan.
Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Mom or dad?
Both.
Aisha Brave Boy, I would like to say thank you for coming on the Huddle Show. It means a lot to us.
Thank you, Neil, for having me.
Absolutely. So how you been?
I've been good, blessed.
Yeah, so walk us through the journey of the state's attorney. First of all, what does that mean, and what is your role as the state attorney?
So, as state's attorney, I have multiple roles. The one that the community most knows me for is my role as the top law enforcement officer in the county.
Simple place. So we got all day today. We come in tomorrow in the morning. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
We can put that together.
I got a schedule. They be here by 10:45, right? 10:45. And then we're gonna leave at like 12.
So around that time, get down here.
The JV at 1, so 10 minutes up the street. We be good.
All right.
Just explain to them how significant this game is, the rivalry, and everything that goes with it.
Yeah, so Battle of 301 comes up every year. Big game, everybody knows about it. And the real keys, especially from a player standpoint, you grow up with these guys who go to Glen Park, right? These are your friends growing up, and it might be a 20-minute drive from our school to their school. It's right up the street. So these are guys you know your whole life. And one thing about the culture, not even just at Douglas, but PG County, for some reason, you play your brother tougher than you play anybody else. People you know really well, you're not letting them get the best of you. So the fact that, typically people at Glen Park, the players are people you grow up with and, you train with. You might play AAU with them. You know them really well. You might see them at cookouts or whatever. That's why the battle is so tough, because you got to make sure you get the best of them, because these more than likely people you're going to know for the rest of your life in the area, just because we're so close. And again, in this area, you battle your brother harder than you battle anybody else. Iron always sharp as iron.
Like, look, let's go over this again. Let's go over this again. Don't leave. Nobody leave here not knowing a play or what we doing. Nobody. Nobody. If you doubt, not sure, say it. We'll go right back down here and we'll run it. I need everybody knowing what we doing. Everybody. Everybody.
Doug versus Glen Park it's been going on for a long time, even before I got here. And everybody's just like saying that, every time you play Glen Park, it's gonna be a packed gym, and you just gotta beat Glen Park. And so it's just a mission every single time we play them. It's like you can't. It's not. It's just like you can't lose, or else you're gonna get talked about throughout the whole DMV about how you lost to Glen Park. So you just gotta win.
Time. Motion behind the Glen Park game. You got a rival game, the biggest probably rival in PG County in the 2A division, 2A 3A division. So going into there, we already know it's going to be loud, but with COVID going on, it ain't as loud, but fans are still there. The JV team rocking. Players going back and forth chattering.
The play, thank you for keeping us from any serious hurt, harm, and danger. Thank you for keeping our minds focused and our bodies strong for the 32 minutes. Get us back here tomorrow, focused, prepared to play tomorrow night. Bless me, ask your name, amen.
Amen.
Go home, win for our first home game, bro. We want to know for the league, potentially 3-0 hard.
The Battle of 301. This is such an important game because here we get to see Frederick Douglass High School and Glen Park High School face head-to-head. This game is not only so important because it's the two schools on 301, but also because in this game, players play against their friends and people they grew up with, and they need bragging rights. Unfortunately, the Huddle show was not permitted to enter the game due to COVID restrictions, but a few games later, the Huddle was able to come back to the game against Fairmont High School.
Anything transition, we don't have nothing, we can will it, and we can pull out and run an offense, that's fine, okay? Sit down on defense, set the tone early, attack the glass, no cheap fouls, all right? We home, protect the house, all right, let's go. Let's go, boys.
denying the ball isn't this. We're not playing Kobe. This is denying the ball. Right between the passer and the man. You do not have to hug him. Make it space, that way you can step over if needed. That shell, right? That way the court looks congested the whole way.
I heard Coach say, y'all guarding too tight. We're in a shell. They're running people from one side to the other side and getting the basketball. That shouldn't happen. Energy. You got to be on the defensive side. You got to make stops. You got to make stops. And we got to score. We got to score. They don't even have 20 points, do they? No. Then that's defense. And let's find that out the first 3 minutes. Let's go.
For a second, turn my ills into lessons, convert me out to a champion. Validation from others, I finally had it done. Looking at this journey that I was born with indecisive. Keep my circumference sucker free, only roll with the players. Mind over matter, my medulla is made.
Same thing. Okay, same thing. They don't have any more timeouts. Okay, so they can't stop the clock. They got to foul immediately. Now, let me see the board. Let me see the board, coach. All right, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Morris, this you, right? Yep. Okay, I want you to move up to right here. Okay, to right here. As soon as the referee gives Kai the ball, you're going to step out of bounds. Okay? Yeah. Out of bounds. Kai's going to throw it to you out of bounds. Then he's going to cut right across. You give it right back to him here. Right. They're going to foul him immediately. All right, let's go.
Come on, execute. Hey, let's finish the game. Let's sit down on defense. Execute on 3. 1, 2, 3. Execute.
Good job, man. Right. Yeah.
How you feel after tonight wins?
Good conference win. That's a tough. Fairmont team, real scrappy. Good guards in the area, so I think it's a good win we got today.
I'm looking at the stats right here. You dropped 27. How you feel about that?
Just trying to play as consistent as possible. You know, my team trusts me with the ball, so, you know.
Champion, the fight of a warrior, and nothing's getting in my way. The odds stacked, I see victory. If you look into my eyes, tell me what you see. There's a whole lot of fire inside of me, and no matter what they say, I'll always be on top.
You become a target at first, nobody's checking for second. Turn my ills into lessons, convert I to a champion. Validation from others, I finally highly redundant. Put in work on this journey, but I was born with a W. Go from hate to nothing, indecisive behavior. Keep my circumference sucker free, only roll with the players. Mind over matter, my medulla is made up. Results over chatter, no excuses can save us. Listen, I'm on a mission, solidify my position, play my part. If I ain't cooking, I prepping, I do the dishes. The trophy night for the night, but only God can reward us. Winning ain't always pretty, to ever making it gorgeous. This what it sounds like when your diet is humble pie. This what it feels like when the winners finally arrive. I highly advise the minds of any doubt in your mind to recognize your why you the greatest of all time on the win.
I've got the heart of a champion.
Go.
And nothing's getting in my way. With the odds stacked, I see victory. If you look into my eyes, tell me what you see. There's a whole lot of fire inside me. And no matter what they say, I'll always be on time. So I was born to win. I was born to win.
Right. they're gonna pay a lot of attention to it.
Be at least strong.